Gobert.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. Raptors moving the ball around. Ingram right side. And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Hero passes to Gobert. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition tape foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The 76ers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And the free throw, no good. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Outside, Maxey. Pulls up on the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Toronto, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And for the Raptors, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's Thompson. Out to Barrett. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Over in the corner, Green. Here's McCain. Barrett covering. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Dick.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's a whistle. Goes on Z. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
It's Thompson, the drive.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the 76ers. They trail by 3. Outside for Robinson. Inside. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. Outside Robinson. Back to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. Another shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Thompson passes to Abaji. Here's Garza. No good from outside. Dick with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Dick, and it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to McCain. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Embiid the screen. Here's McCain. Just 4 to shoot. Porter kicks to Embiid. Wide right, hits off the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside the box
timeout.
thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. 76ers will go for a different look here. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. OG Anunoby is second.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
They are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
Well, right now for the 76ers,
They haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Here's Maxey. No good on the three.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
That shot wide open. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
Hero finds Dick. And the shot clock expires. 4-second violation.
Let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's none. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent D from Maxey that time, getting the steal and starting the break.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Dick wide open. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers leading. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
they're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Maxey attacking. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And the Raptors with some changes. R.J. Barrett comes in for Grady Dick. It's Thompson in for Walter. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Maxey. Here's none. And that one, good. And now it's a three-point Philadelphia lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. changing it up here. Raptors trail by 3. Over to the wing. Here's Shed. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Up top, Porter. His last outing, he had 8 points. Robinson, a screen on Thompson. Back to Porter. Ring shot on the way. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fans.
Well, one stat in their favor, the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Edey. Then there's Jay, and it's Maxey in at the point. Gobert gets hauled in by the 76ers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Thompson finds Ingram. Rebound Andre Drummond. Philadelphia leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. 76ers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Thompson against Maxey. Takes it inside. Nunn against Ingram. Here's Maxey. Misses the 3. The Raptors have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Edey. He's covered by Thompson. Nunn against Thompson. Nunn can't get it to fall. Raptors trail by 5. To the middle. Out to Barrett. Back to Ingram. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Hero. Maxey grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's none. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barrett the pass to Ingram. Now Hero. Stolen by none. Now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Anunoby. For the 3. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Philadelphia. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyler Hero.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. Just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Abaji. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to McCain. Back to Lowry. To the right side. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers again can't hit it. Dick with it. Lowry picks him up. To the paint. Here's Abaji. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers leading by 6. 1:03 left in the third. Here's McCain. Dick defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Lowry's got his first points of the game.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Robinson passes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ball kicks to Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Thompson off the drive. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Abaji the pass to Dick. The 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
A big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Brandon Ingram. Thompson is out there with Dick. And it's Mobo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
To the inside.